Wait. That was a ball, too. I didn't like the walk. I think they might have gotten him out. I don't like the lead I got.
Oh, he's aiming.
Monkey, stop. Raise one again, so they're not losing ground.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Interleague Baseball. Next.
Who?
You dog.
I don't know. You have something worse though.
Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs.
How is he for that? Yeah, I didn't look at you right. I wonder how he was 8-3.
Very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have.
If you have that high ERA, expect this game to be a blowout. He's my wall walks. That's what I knew. I saw really wrong.
So far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding in, Kevin
He hasn't done anything in one time. Bernard,
okay, stop walking over there.
There's no food. What are you doing? Get away from there. There's no food.
Okay. Stop.
Stop it, Rocky. Over here. There's something.
Baseball here this evening.
Come here. Look, I'm in bed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. So, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's taken him deep once. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That is third. The left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's J.D. Martinez, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Marcus Walden is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez fouled off. 281 the average entering play. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
Hey! 3-2.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Pedroia is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here's Javier Baez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Sent toward first. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, number 64, Marcus Walden.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcus Walden is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
All even now, 2-2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
The center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with one out now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. He's set, and the pitch. Benintendi, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Ball two now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking here.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs nothing. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 7 homers and 29 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Darvish.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue.
We did. Then what happened? You stayed in the party. You went on the. You didn't invite the group to a party. That was a private party you created.
Fastball down below the knees.
Yeah. Just both of them racing so hard. Yep.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Because like I joined a party.
What are you doing, man? Oh, you give him a base hit.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3.
How is defense? He gets good or gets bad? Why can't I allow
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They're inconsistent.
Now back.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
on, man.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball one.
Shouldn't know anything over on.
One and one, here it is. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
There are no pitchers on deck. How are you doing, Eric?
Yeah, this is garbage.
So a runner at
Get
first
ball
with 1
strike.
man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Has a look, now the pitch. That's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people.
Have you
early
heard
in
that
this game.
semi-truck try to
Gotta
kill
find out
food
if he can
people?
find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A semi-truck try to drive food people.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base
Pitcher
hit.
at the bat.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Marcus Walden. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Into the slide, and he'll make the basket catch. And a fine play there for the second out. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar.
That's some bullshit.
0 for 1 thus far.
But
First delivery to him on the way. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency
I don't know,
one
they
time
only
in
make
their
about
career.
me.
This guy has a chance to get there for a
Should be
second
in half
time,
or someone
and
else.
in the prime of his career, is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Not Rizzo.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
Yup.
It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The right fielder,
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Uh-oh, we got pitch too fast.
On its way.
You missed the horn by that much.
Misses off the plate. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
We only have 2 hits. He Dawes only doing his last inning. If he can make it for this inning.
Is on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Yeah, there's only 6
Now
of them.
back, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out.
Wow.
Ball and a strike.
Right now, hit foul. What the fuck?
Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now.
There we go. I'm gonna score 2 runs. That's in this game.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, someone put delete this ball.
1-2 and a cut fastball, but he holds back. 2 and 2.
This post.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Retarded, so you're a retard. They think you're dumb for sure.
I actually liked it laugh at the comment. Nah.
At my comment?
No, at
And
the
that
first
misses, so it's a full
feedback.
count, 3 and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That's when we'll get down. That's when school fight
Now the
funds are
3 and 2
going
pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared
He
up.
got in there. Come on.
Just when pitchers give up hits on
I should have kept
well-executed
my third
pitches,
and have Nick
batters
Jimmy.
make outs on balls they couldn't have hit
At
much
least he
better.
had 2 runs in.
Yeah, but I thought it was tight with Jeff McNeil coming on. That's why I should save. I thought I could sneak in it. There's 2 outs.
Now
That's
it'll
why
be the
there
4-hole
was
hitter,
1 out.
Xander Bogaerts. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Darvish has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's how you want it. It's one thing to hit it around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself in trouble by throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Starting to feel a little desperate down here, but he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Javier Baez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Who do it and make him use no stamina? And just have
Digging
him
in
do
to
it.
try it again. Kyle Schwarber.
You
This
know, if
guy
I
is
put my
still
bullpen
looking
down,
at
I
a
think my
0 when
bullpen
they
get a
get home.
hit. Because I put my
Field
best
shifted
pitchers
well
in
to
and
the
gone
right.
You don't
my
think someone out
starters.
get a perfect game.
And a strike called to
You
the
don't.
batters. Looked high to
I don't
me,
care if you
but it's
understand me.
0-1.
You don't.
They do on TV.
Not perfect game. They do for no hitters. Perfect game you
1-1
never
to
do.
Schwarber.
Remember Edwin Danforth how many pitches? For no hitter, he was on.
Yeah, stamina.
Edwin Danforth 150 pitches. That's not stamina. That's no stamina. At that point, you're out of
Swing and a
stamina in the
high
game.
deep drive
Nobody
headed
can
for the right
450
field
pitches in a
corner.
game.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he fouls this one
Wait,
off.
he's pitching. I don't think you're gonna get a hit with him even when you're on a streak. You make one bad pitch.
See, I like
Server.
Server is like them. Cause I keep on a slider.
Almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a
Why the
classic
hitters
piece
are
of
against
pitching
my
right
slider?
there.
It's
You
Silver.
have the back hitters away
Well,
from the
hurting, my
plate.
color
That
is
makes them a
going
little
to
bit
him.
uncomfortable. Now,
Kai Silver
you
is
can
a
go
better guy,
inside
see?
or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Victor Caratini would be next.
That makes a difference. And then do you take him out if you don't have a perfect game, you don't take him out. No hitter, you probably do.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
There goes a perfect game.
Because he's swung. It basically should have been a walk.
He's not going to have a play, and they'll
It
allow
should
him
have
to
been
reach
a walk.
first
I don't know
after
why
the
he's swinging.
strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll need 4 outs
Depends
to
on
get
why
out
I
of
pitch.
this
It
inning.
should have been on a walk though, right? So I don't know if he's swinging.
It should go down to walk.
Now
What
at
the fuck
the
is
plate,
Kai
Victor
Silver
Caratini.
swinging?
And then you get a strikeout. How much K's?
Fine. I know this strikeout this time.
I've struck out 5 times.
I was gonna chase him if they push this
She's
through.
been bought. I want 4 walks in there. I don't even know my walks in.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there. He gets the strike.
I'm playing national teams.
First
I'm on walk.
A part of it, I don't
2
know.
out with the man at first.
You mess up me. I'm
And a
walk.
pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the
I don't know, you
strike
should
zone.
take him out of
That
the
thing
15.
wasn't
He looks like
even
he's
close.
too
and I
tired.
think they made the decision to move
You
him
want a
out.
hitter?
I want
Easy
to
to
take
make.
it up to 6 and 7. You know, put in 7th, I don't need to put in. I trust him.
He's set. Here comes the
Well, your setup.
1-1.
Your other stuff in the 7th inning. You trust your other setup?
Yeah, he's a left.
Skied down the left field line.
got it.
And this will
You're
wind
getting
up a
close.
foul ball.
So
Runner
he's
in
his
scoring
hitter.
position is
See,
second
I
with
like
2
to go
down.
to the left side because his pitch leads. That's something to
And
compete.
he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0.
See, that's why he on no hitter.
I don't treat the Cubs yet. The Central team are easy. National Central is garbage.
No, Cubs offense is
Henry
trash.
takes over to start the
I don't
6th
treat
inning
them
on
the
the
man.
mound.
I know I.
Our Central team are garbage.
The only home one was Blues. And they almost beat you. They did good against
Miracle
They knew
Central.
they beat the Blues because the pitch.
Miracle Central started out the game in 20-1.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch
Where's
Moreland.
your 2-1, but you struggled playing. Every game was tight. Every game against Twins were tight. Twins were probably.
Oh, you know why I
That
won
would be
the
good
Twins?
playoffs.
You know why I won the
Ready with
Twins?
the first pitch. Here
You know
it
why I won the
comes.
series, right? Martinez. He had 4 home runs in this. He had a 3 home run game. My offense didn't do shit. Only he did. He just got hot when he faced them.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
And those Dodgers on his I gotta put no hitter through 5. Like, I only have 3 hits. Oh, great. So they're not good against lefties. Rizzo not, but then they have a pitch hitter. The pitch hitter's batting 6.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the
Don't have
first
3
down.
hits.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
I knew they don't put this guy in. Really?
In his last trip.
They'll put this shitty guy Cabrera in.
He's a lefty. And Numero's not really good against lefties. Lefty versus.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
I hear about how much he stole first base.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
High in the air out to center field. Hal is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
Now back to
all he's good for is hitting home run. He didn't hit home run.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Good contact is weak. Good contact.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up.
Pop that up, old
Is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox lead it 2-0.
I got Zaire coming up. I'm not seeing. So I could tag with Nino last year, but
and that'll bring in the second
I wasn't ready
Jason
for
Kipnis.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Right taken as that one catches the
I made one almost went back.
He wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
I didn't want that up. Again, we couldn't afford runners from this. Zario, he's caught in this situation.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact,
if I don't get a second,
can't do anything with it anyway.
It's not winning.
Has it.
We've been playing this shit the whole game.
And that's out number 1.
There's like 4 times to hit to center field.
When a guy's mound is working on a no-no this late,
shit for every hitter,
every play is
and
exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 13.
Wow.
David.
Why would I have to do
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Yeah,
And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play.
This is why I didn't do something. One thing's better.
No plays off, ball 1.
Only winning 2-0. You're struggling.
Yeah, then the pitching thing. No, how's my pitching?
1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and that's the second out.
We could do one more.
He's losing. You know, when you get low stamina,
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I'll probably take him on. I won't waste it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And it's probably been winning. Because Bogarts is playing the middle. They hit it to like 4 times in this game. He did that. Last time Rizzo hit chopper, Bogarts caught it.
I think when a team starts struggling,
You know who's
certainly
coming up again
offensively,
next
it's
inning?
just guys try and play above their pay grade. No best players on the
Brian
lineup
doesn't have
try and get
hits.
on
Yeah,
base to
that's
set them up.
7-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Because he was 7 pitches.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit
You see
sharply
the
on
ship
the ground.
again.
Bogarts has it. Throw to first in
His
plenty of
ship
time,
is
and the side
perfect. I
is
should just play it in
Cubs
my
are down
game.
in order. They
Good
trail
luck, it's
things
not
here
worked out.
2-0.
See, I might do it because Cabano here is easy. And that'll be my first ever no hit of my life.
It's on the pitch.
Because I will put my
close
coach
to start inning
in.
number
Not
7.
safe situation. I said,
You would be a six.
Don't call me cute, son.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Josh Taylor. Oh, you put these two. You put guys on one. I'm not putting Ian. Josh Taylor and Matt Bonds to 8. That's the way you get it. Because it'd be your.
No, I can't. Then Bryant's a good against lefties.
Then put Matt Bonds in first. I don't know who bats at blue. Are they good against lefties?
I don't know.
I'll put Matt. I'll still put Matt Bonds in first. I think the has gone off.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run, and no one will track it down.
Yeah, he's 53. That was a pitch hitter.
Here's 6 pitches. 7 pitches.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Marcus Walden. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Jose Peraza. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Peraza is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
The 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up.
How is it these pop-ups?
Kipnis is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
What you did after that, what they hustle like fast.
Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this, you know that old slogan of bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Fouled
What are you
off.
swinging at? Now it's 0-2. Why are you swinging at a ball? I messed up on the meter and they swing on that.
0-2, here it is. Bouncer to the left side, and
You
there
have
goes
it,
the
the first
combined
hit.
no-hitter.
Hey, because like, where was the baiting at?
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Oh, yeah, 0-2
You
curveball.
start thinking about that note. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. Well, this guy's had his A game.
You kept throwing balls.
He's
You're
pitched a heck of a game.
You're
From
all
an
over.
offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Hey, because I didn't put a football ball in it. Because of the play.
Chris Bryant stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fouled away. Barnes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
Since I get so for J.D. David, it didn't do it for...
Maybe it'll do it for him too. I didn't have to play.
They showed it up, man.
Forged
Stop.
to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Like Ross, they get hit.
Bryant's first hit is
The
saved.
pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman
If
getting
they
dirt
sing
right
against
there,
the
trying
starter,
to
then
save
against
some extra
your
base.
best relief pitcher setup, and do get hit.
And that brings up Javi Baez. No hits to this point.
See, they suck against these two hitters. I got a 1-2-3 in.
You and Pi, you could have gotten no hit. And he probably go 1-3 in.
The calling times are not good. Powers ain't good.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
205. Running
First
slow
and second here
position.
with nobody out.
It's terrible average. We're running
Good power curveball there. He's in control 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
25.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll
Last game
try
was
it
big,
again at
man.
1-2. None out, runners at first and second.
See, the 20 didn't get on the home runs though.
And it's fouled away.
They lost 2
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2
Yeah,
count.
they're not hitting home
Why
runs
can't
either.
their ball fall? Why didn't they play your ball fall?
Because they're playing the Yankees.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
I'm not hitting home runs.
Nice
You know how you
curveball
can
that
game
starts
against
in
open
the
eight at
zone
home?
and
I'm
breaks
never
just
hitting home
out.
runs.
Just
I
a
scored a
great
run
take
though.
by
I
the
scored
batter.
12 by base hits and walk.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying running first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I didn't try that. You suck.
The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I'm going to one knockout.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Too patient.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to
I'm
get out
giving
of
good
this one
pitches there.
after giving
Fastball right
two
down the middle.
singles early.
And then he gets the 2 strikes.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Victor Caratini batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 offering. Strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe working up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
I'll put Taylor. I don't care if they do it against other team. I want to trust Taylor.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Set, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Okay.
Very high, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Pitch is popped up. Kipnis is
Papa.
under it. He's got it.
Great. Every time is good.
How about it? That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1-1 home. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Houston,
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of stage at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Giants at Harvard?
Yeah, college actually sweet. Gary's actually sweet too. My
You
rest
play
of
Giants and Padres
and then
again?
I have these.
Drilled down the line.
Look at my
And
names
this will
here.
stay
Down
inside the third base bag. A fair
Oh,
ball.
you should just have their Bateman there every time we play Hayward
And he
now.
will pull
The same
into
time he hit it
second
with no
with a
shift.
2-out double.
He's figured out the
Well, he
shit.
was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Leif Hembry enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 37, Hembry.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-0. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field.
That's exactly what you want from a guy in a game when you're leading by 1 run. He gets a chance to drive a guy in, and he promptly delivers an RBI that gives them an extra run to play with. You know the guys in the bullpen appreciate that.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
I'll show you. A cut.
There he is. He's in double A as a starter. Like they sit him down. Ever since they sit him down, they've been better. It's like
My God.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Benintendi heads back on it, and this will bang up against the wall. Pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Inviting her and they can get out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead
No,
to 3.
you're joking. It's just like we're going to pitch it. It's a lucky hit. It's a stadium.
Do anything against the other guy, you know what I'm saying? Or you probably threw out that guy, and he probably got a freaking no-hitter.
Giving him that 3
You were no standard.
to make you feel good.
Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Hap brings a batting average just a little over the 250
You
mark.
get one fucking out. Like, the ball just kills him.
Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the
They have to
side.
come back and win.
So they pick up 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Red Sox 2. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 43.
Close it. This is crazy.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
First good try. Good pitch. Good walk.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ball 2. 3-2, the count for Rafael Devers.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey,
This could be a productive inning.
That's like a way ahead in the league.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Unless A's get in, I think A's might get in over 18 years. Astros are going to
Lifted in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Hayward now.
Right at them. I think just hit right at them. Am I seeing that one happen?
Man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Get 5 home runs though.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, strike 1.
0-1, down.
That's why I haven't now doing it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded to third.
Good contact.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Dead. A walk.
Now to the plate.
A
Dustin
walk.
Pedroia.
21 shot. Game's tied.
That's not happening, dummy.
If it does, what are you gonna say?
It's not.
If it does, you don't want to be an idiot.
It's not going to happen.
Alright. On deck is the pitch hitter. On deck is the pitch hitter. I don't know if I pitch Broward Jr.
Still, it's not happening.
He's clutch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. As we're down to their final strike. Here it goes. Swing, and he missed. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs played 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jeremy Jeffress gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dan Winkler hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for our and our entire
this map, and the next one, wow, they're going to see this map, this map, not
ShowNation.com.
I hate it. But sometimes people camp in jungle, you know, funny. Great job. That's easy. Oh, Splash was too glitchy, but it's cool.
Here now is the
like all of them were so beautiful.
No error.
I don't know. See, Spawn this one I don't think was good because they have wall right. Probably
yeah, we spawn them. It's easy spawn.
Spawn, I don't with the wall right. How would you do it?
Really, you can't wall ride.
You're not going to wall ride.
But you can jump.
Jungle.
Because they're not easy.
At Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support.
Jungle, don't even have jungle jump. You can jump onto the onto the rock. Can you? You can just jump all the way up there.
Yeah, you don't have to use ladders. That's the thing. If these maps have ladders, like Fire Lane, you can jump from the backside.
You have to get up there for that.
That's why there's 2 ladders.
Different. There is no ladder. They don't have a ladder. They have like little.
Yeah, because they know people won't use it.
I want to see how it breaks down. I don't even remember that.
When everyone uses a ladder, who's gonna waste time climbing?
I don't remember.
They did. They won't compete with die climbing. Unless you have fast climbing, you still
jump,
die.
Yeah, you just jump on the edge and jump back. I don't even remember.
What the hell?
What's that open bro? I like Jet Rowdy. Rowdy sucks. Hey, the Ron didn't get up and earn run.
Next arrow. And that guy gets a 4 months.
Like, I don't know how he sucks that bad.
You made an arrow. Nguyen made an arrow.
Why is it on Fitz?
Nguyen made an arrow.
That's what we should do. Why is it on Fitz? I chose my class. What is this shit doing?
I don't know. Did it die?
I don't even remember this.
Is there no way?
You can jump so easily.
There's no way. So you have to wait.
How are you supposed to get up?
You have to wait.
Yeah, you have to wait. That sucks.
No, because you did it right, you won't have to wait.
Nothing else to this map is special.
So you can jump right here. And get to a spawn and do that.
That's it. That's why it made different. Pretty sure they changed something at submit too.
And he gets that way, jump to the, you know.
Wall right here. At their spawn, that would be good. Can you get up there? I ain't jump. Can you wait to get on top of the roof probably?
Can you wall in that window? Yeah. No one do that if you die.
No, you can't. You wall on you.
That's how you can easily get up there, like if I'm camping right there. That's why it's so gay. Like, but see, that's how this game is hard. Because you can get to places quickly.
Yeah, that's how but we still do good. We'll just go. That's why Jason probably sucks in this one.